Welcome agents, happy 2024. Today's topic is about protection periods. I've actually seen some confusion in the marketplace about this lately, not just once, but actually about 3 times in the last 2 months. So I thought I would go over what a protection period in the listing agreement means. Now we'll talk about a buyer's agreement later, but today we're going to talk about a listing agreement. So in the listing agreement, you will find underneath paragraph 5, section E, there is a protection period. The first paragraph in the listing agreement actually covers how long after the listing ends you have a protection period. Now, what is a protection period? A protection period is where you are protected on any buyers that came through the house after the listing if the sellers should do a deal directly with them, keyword directly, should do a deal directly with them, cutting you out of the commission. Now you'll see 30 days to 180 days typically put in that block. That is totally negotiable. Paragraph 2, let's talk about this because we're going to learn a little bit more about what are the nuances of a protection period. A protection period is not just something that is automatic. It does take action to have one. So with that, in para 2 of section E, protection period, no later than 10 days after the listing ends, broker may send seller written notice specifying the names of the persons whose attention was called to the property during the listing. Now, I'm going to read that again and I'm going to emphasize something. Broker may send written notice within 10 days after the listing ends, specifying the names of the persons, not the names of the agents, but the names of the persons. So you can't say, well, Joe Smith showed it on December 5th and I'm protected on whoever he was working with. You do have to be specific. So that is something to really understand and key in on. Now, paragraph 3 also is one of the most important paragraphs for you to understand. And paragraph 3 says, paragraph 5E survives the termination of the listing. So if the seller terminates the listing, you cancel it, then you're still protected, okay? But it will not apply. And the key words here that everyone misses is, it will not apply if seller agrees to sell the property during the protection period, that's through you, or the property is exclusively listed with another broker who is a member of the Texas Realtors. So let me say that again and be very clear. You have no protection period if they relist with another agent. That is where a lot of confusion comes in. It's very clear there. I'm going to read it again. The property is exclusively listed with another broker who is a Texas Realtor. So you cannot expect to get paid on a protection period if it is relisted with another broker. So I always like to explain to sellers, the protection period is for this. You don't utilize me to meet a buyer, tell the buyer, fire your agent, I'm gonna fire mine, and then let's work out a deal around. That's the intention of the protection period. Please go back to your listing agreements, read that paragraph carefully and understand it because there is a lot of misinformation out there. I hope you found this helpful. I'm Missy Stegers, broker owner of M. Stegers Realty Partners and team leader of the Missy Stegers team. And we're always here to answer questions or help you. So please feel free to reach out and Happy New Year.